That's a clear statement. We move to ladies. Yes. No. Oh well, one after the other.
Melissa Tassi, representative of TUSIAD and student in political science. You talked about the importance to build an effective foreign policy for the European Union, but we can see a lot of political leaders, for example, like Nicolas Sarkozy, who try to promote his own interest. For example, during the speech to the diplomats who have to promote the interests of France, for example, all around the world. So how can we change the mentality of these political leaders to reduce the skepticism of these leaders towards foreign policy for the European Union? Thank you.
Well, thank you. You know, we have a tremendous admiration to President Sarkozy, and I think you can combine the defense of your national interests with the defense of European interests. What I said at the beginning is that unfortunately till now there has been not too much search for this European interest. And when President Sarkozy was the president of the Council of European Union during the French presidency, he did a fantastic work and achievement on behalf of European Union. And everybody was very much proud of Europe thanks to the leadership of President Sarkozy. What we have to introduce in the whole mentality of all the member states, that being more pro-European, that also help to defend national interests. That European interests are not in contradiction with national interests. More you defend European interests, the national interest will be defended. But of course, I mean, it's not only France, but Spain sometimes, or Germany, or some countries from the eastern part of Europe. Everybody have history, has their own national agenda. That's normal, but you understand that. But at the same time, we have to create a much ambitious European interest to be defended. So the process going in this direction, we are going further, look for the European interest. And I think that is what is going to prevail. And national interest will be defended, but as again, I say, if within a broader framework of European general interest.
Thank you. The lady next to the previous speaker.
My name is Irmak Kaleli, and I'm representing Turkish Industry and Business Association also. My question will be regarding the elections in Ukraine. How do you think it's going to affect the relations between Europe and Russia and also Turkey? And also, I wanted to add something. Last year, I just took a class about
this
Eurasia and the geopolitics. And my professor was Francesc Massan Salvador, and he said, when he asked to the students in Spain whether they felt that Russia is a part of Europe, first he got really ambiguous answers. And then he asked whether the Russian literature is a part of Europe. The students said yes, you know, like immediately. What do you think about it?
About Russia, no? Because
Russia, yeah. Thank you.
Ukraine, Russia, no?
Yeah, both.
Well, Ukraine, we have to wait for the second round of elections. No, I think now there is two candidates, and again we have this tendency. I mean, not now. I think maybe it has been always the case to try to be extremely trying to simplify things. No, and we took Ukraine and we say, okay, it's Russia, European Union. And the debate is, well, the election will be Ukraine going to European Union against Russia or going to Russia against European Union. why we don't say it's a great opportunity for Europe, for Ukraine, and for Russia, that due to the geopolitical situation of Ukraine, he can bring together and making, the relationship in a much better manner between Russia and European Union and Ukraine benefit of both influences. And I think both candidates are now having this approach. Of course, nobody deny, and I had a very good relation with the Ukrainian authorities. I've been in Kiev recently. The foreign minister came to visit me in Madrid. And we have our full respect for the European perspective of Ukraine. But it's up to the Ukrainians to decide what they want. But I think they will want to get as much as they can from Russia, as much as they can to be part of the European Union. So sometimes let's think in a different pattern. No? Maybe Ukraine can be the example of how they can make easier the relation between EU and Russia. And well, with Russia and European Union, I think we are in a crucial time. We have to really re-engage with Russia with, of course, unified position, because it is true that till now there has been different voices, different policies. We say that Europeans have two conditions with Russia. We are a neighbor country of Russia because there are many European countries that neighbor, but also Russia is an important international actor. So we have to treat Russia as an international actor, as a neighbor country. How we combine both, that's what we have to sort it out in the new framework and the new institutional relation we are going to do. My conviction and my wish is that we bring Russia closer and closer to European Union, because at the end we will have a space of economic, social, cultural that will benefit both sides. So the more we can do for bringing closer Russia, I think the better for European Union.
May I add a question on this last statement,
Yeah.
The relations of the EU with Russia? Do you think particularly of the energy field or also other non-energy subjects?
Well, it will be energy field. What I think the Russia now thinking about is to have a cooperation platform with producer countries, transit countries, and consumer countries, no? And to put all interests together in order that they can really, well, everybody take the benefit of that. But it's not only a question of energy, it's a question of social and human dimension. I mean, if with the visa limitation, we don't make our people, our societies more closer, mentalities, the way of living, the influence of each other will not change.